The Royal Bank of Canada has what they're calling a secret weapon, and it comes to staying on top of the fintech world, and his name is Eddy Ortiz. He is a serial inventor whose name is on a handful of U.S. patents tied to RBC's payment systems, like the cloud-based digital wallet. Joining us is the reporter who tracked this story down, Bloomberg's Doug Alexander. Doug, good to have you with us. So tell us a bit about Eddy Ortiz and how long he's been with RBC and I guess his value.
Yeah, he's actually been with Royal Bank for quite a long time, but really he's, for the past 6 years, he's been the guy that's been behind or leading the team that's been developing all the interesting consumer apps and things in the digital fintech type of things for the bank.
Interesting. And so I guess what makes him RBC's secret weapon in your story, you point to that because he's clearly coveted by the leadership at the bank.
He is. I mean, so much so that back in a couple of years ago, he actually had wanted to move down to Florida for family reasons, and Royal Bank, which does not have a presence in Florida, actually opened up an office for him there, and actually worked out in their favor because when they moved him down there, he ended up in a state where there's a lot of talent in the areas of cybersecurity, fintech, and such like that. So
he's been able to recruit. Close to NASA too, right?
It's close to NASA. You've got Walt Disney down there. You've got a great university that's got a tech focus or computer science focus. So he's been able to recruit a lot of talent and really build his team from that.
So what kind of things is he working on right now? I mean, there's a big question around Canadian banks and what they'll do next in fintech and whether they're behind or ahead or so on. What's he working on?
Yeah, and it's funny because all the banks have their own sort of innovation hubs or digital hubs, whatever you want to call it. And of course, they're not going to tell us what specifically they're working on. But he did give me a little hint on a few things. I mean, his team was the one that actually was involved in integrating the Apple Pay into their digital wallet. But some of the things to look forward to going forward, they're working with artificial intelligence so that you can basically talk to an app or text, and it will respond to whatever your banking needs are.
Sort of like Siri?
Yeah, a financial Siri is what he called it. The other one is blockchain. That's a big push for all the banks, and Royal Bank's working on something there, including a loyalty program that's blockchain backed.